Hello, all you fellow Dusty Dogs and travelers that travel out there. My name is Dusty Yoda here for DIOT Gaming, and welcome back to the stream. So I gotta go on a little mini rant here for just one moment, because I've been thinking about this a lot lately. The best place lately for me to go if I want a burger has been a small, non-chain restaurant. Hole in the wall. It's literally a place that, like, if you've ever been in, I doubt this will give my town away at all. But if you've ever been, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's two types of there's two chains here that have almost the same thing. It's either Lucky Greek or Crazy Greek. One closest to my house is Lucky Greek, but I used to go to another one at my aunt's house a lot that was called Crazy Greek, and it was basically the same thing. It was an American, just like generalized fast food restaurant. They sold burgers, they sold some sandwiches, but they also had like steak sandwiches and stuff like that. Both of them also have like dinner options, so they have like a steak dinner with potatoes and a salad and bread, like not quite, but something related to Texas toast. These are the best burger places around lately. And I include, there's one exception that I might have. That's chain. But for the most part, if I want a burger quick, I would rather go to Lucky Greek or Crazy Greek. And here's the thing. Here's why. So first of all, there used to be a good, relatively reasonably priced fast food burger around where I live. Most of the fast food restaurants where I live have gone in two directions. They have either upsized their price so that they are ridiculously expensive, or they have downsized the size of the burger. So like there used to be a fast food chain around here where I could get a standard plain hamburger with nothing on it, just ketchup, mustard, burger, $2. That used to be the case. They have taken that item off the menu. It is no longer available. The lowest price you can get a burger at this exact same spot nowadays, like pre-COVID, when I was going to college, I used to be able to get a burger for $2, and it was a decent sized burger. Post-COVID, this place has upgraded to $8 for a single patty burger. Still have decent size, but they're now charging basically restaurant-style prices. I'm not shitting you. There are two chains around here, Applebee's and Chili's, that now are doing burger specials that are cheaper than most fast food restaurants. Now, the one I go to with the mom and pop ones, it still is a big burger, but it's also really nicely seasoned. It's nicely juicy and stuff like that. I get it for $6.50 for a double and $4.50 for a single. And then, of course, I can order like fries on the side and stuff like that. And I frequently do, and they're the large, almost steak fry style from the Lucky Greek and Crazy Greek. But they're $4.50 for a single patty that's still relatively large, and that comes with usually, I believe it's like lettuce, onion, tomato, mayo. I don't like all that stuff, so I just get lettuce only. But even so, I have this like burger thing that I put on it, and it's so good. I have this like burger combination sauce that I put on it. It's so good, but it's still ridiculous that there are two restaurant chains, like full sit-down restaurant chains that I can name now, that are doing a thing where the burger is cheaper than a fast food restaurant for a big size burger. I've tried one of them before. Applebee's one actually turned out really, really good. Bacon on it and everything for like $9 or $10. Not sponsored. I just think it's ridiculous that I can get a burger from there that's cheaper than a combo meal at a fast food restaurant. Like literally drive through. And these people want to act like there are prices that are bigger than some sit-down restaurants. Not worth it, by the way. Now, The other flip side of that is there are a couple of chains around here that have burgers that are reasonably priced, but they are so freaking skimpy on the patty. There's like maybe one or two that are still in the middle, but there's most of the places around here are so skimpy on the patty that if I'm going there for any reason, I completely avoid it. Like, as soon as you mention the name burger, even though it sells it, even though it might, in one case, be known for it, I do not get the burger because it's so stinking tiny that's not worth it either. I just ordered, literally, here's what I ordered today. I went to Lucky Greek and I ordered a double and fries. And a friend gifted me a thing for a gift card for Crumble Cookies a while back on my birthday. And so I was like, you know what? I'll use my gift card. I'll get a crumble today. So I got a giant ass fucking crumble cookie. That is what I ate today. If you try to get me to go to those damn restaurants and pay for some of those damn restaurants and get me to pay for a burger there, I need 2 of the doubles because they're so damn tiny. And the other thing is they're not even worth it because then every single seasoning you put on there just completely overwhelms taste of burger. Like, it's not worth it at all. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is. There's been some shitty places around. I don't know what the hell has gone on with like fast food burgers. Some of them have gotten way too damn expensive and think they're like more than sit down prices. And then others of them, they're still low price, but they've shrunk it down so much that it's barely worth anything at all. So yeah, I had to go through that rant. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot. And something that I also was thinking about, but I will probably never try. I wanted to do a thing where I go out and order a thing that I can find, and then I would try to make it myself and see what like the differences in price, as well as teaching myself how to cook those items. Again, that's something that I probably will never do because the production values involved in that would be insane for somebody who's working on retail supervisor salary. And I already have like 3 other projects that are taking up a whole bunch of other like time and resources for me. So it's like, I'm not going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do that one. But that was an idea that I had in light of the fact that I thought like, oh crap, burgers becoming more expensive. Me going out to buy coffee is more expensive. Me going out to buy chicken is more expensive. Me going out to buy pizza is starting to get more expensive from fast food places compared to grocery stores and the weird case of some sit-down restaurants. And I wanted to actually try and see like what would that difference be. And I have half a mind to still do that, but it's probably not something that I'll be able to do because again, the production values are just way too insane for me to be able to do that. Anyways, that went on a little bit longer than I expected because I had to add that little tangent in at the end there. But let's get to the actual... No, I pulled up the wrong thing again. Oh, wait, yeah, I need that back. Yeah, so we're going to do a little bit more RollerCoaster Tycoon today. I have... There we go, that's what I wanted to do. So, we have gone through... Oops, I've been playing in my off time, as you can see. So we've done Forest Frontiers, we've done Dynamite Dunes, we've done Leafy Lake, we've done Diamond Heights. It's time to move on to Evergreen Gardens. My goal is before I have to build a new computer, we're at least going to get up to either Bumblebee Beach or Trinity Islands before I build the new computer and inaugurate it, and have to redo and re-download all of this shit again. So, Evergreen Gardens. So now we have beautiful Evergreen Gardens into a thriving theme park to have 1,000 guests in your park at the end of October year 4 with a rating of at least 600. We will probably make that. That being said, where are you? Die. Where are you? Die. But yeah, that is exactly what we're doing to start out with here. Let me see. So there are 2 things that I want to check. The first of which is what do I have? Okay, we have 40,000. We have $40,000 to work with here. All right. So now the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to immediately take our path 1. And we're going to start deleting a bunch of this shit. Because I will probably make a lot of my own path for the idea that I have for this one. So we're going to pretty heavily use this lake if I can get around to it. I'm deleting path that I will basically may or may not be used. I will probably not use is what I'm deleting. So let's go, back up this way. We get a lot of stuff from path around here. I'm only deleting the path. Let me actually do see-through vegetation. And there we go. Now I can do like this and get a little bit better view on this. I know this probably is weird to just destroy a ton of Evergreen Gardens iconic like pathways throughout, but we ain't using them. We ain't gonna use like half of this park for 1,000. Like literally, the part that I am probably going to use is that. I'm not even joking. That's what I'm going to use, and then the rest of this I might do like whole brand new shit because we are going to be doing something we might do a couple of crazy things with this. So I have $8,000 at which to work with here, and that is going to be a good start to start deleting some of these. This is the idea that I had. We are making the Evergreen Gardens Hotel and Gardens. And we're going to make it big this time. That's a floor. That's a floor. That's a floor. Okay, let me do... Oh, this is going to be big. I'm going to need a lot of money for this. Oh, you know what? You know what? No, let's restart this. Because there's a couple of things that I could probably keep. So let's go through... See-through... Yeah, we'll do see-through scenery, see-through... Not see-through paths. See-through vegetation. So let's be a little bit more careful with how I delete things this time around. So, for example, we're going to go up to... Oh, I did that again. I was not careful with how I deleted things. I promise we'll get to this eventually. I don't know why you're here. You need to go away. Keep pulling up the wrong item. There we go. So that's what I need to do. And then, whoops, see through vegetation. So he gonna die. There you go. We're gonna make it a little bit smaller. We're gonna make our hotel a little bit smaller. Still a fair size, but we're gonna make it a little smaller. You might realize I am probably deleting most of the back half of the bark. I doubt I will use... I kind of might have a self-imposed goal for this one, which is... I am not going to cross over the water feature at any point. Let's go ahead and move all that. We'll still make some nice stuff with this. But yeah, I bet you I can fit $1,000. I can fit 1,000 guests into a little bit more than this. Like, not a ton more than this, but not much more than this either. So what I am going to do is we are going to delete one more bit of pathway here. I have 16,000 to start off with, which actually isn't bad. I just went crazy and stupid my first time. Let's see. Let's do 5. Let's only do 5. So let's do... Where is my... Yes, let's do see-through scenery, see-through vegetation. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. So now let's do 2 on either side here. And let's do like this. Now we're going to reduce that, and I want to take away this portion here, because I think what I'm going to do is basically make a slightly different version of this path here. And then we're going to build out from this, basically. So let's delete a bunch of this stuff right here, because it's in the way of my hotel's frontage. Oh, that's too much. There we go. That's better. Okay, so there we go. Okay. There's like a weird... I need a new... In addition to everything else that I need new of, I need a new freaking thing for my headset. Not headset, like a new set of speakers. Sure, we'll make the 2-path there. What I was going to do was we're going to have... Let's do like this path. We're going to make a path that just kind of goes right through here. And then let's also have 1, 2, 3 like that there. And you know what? I think that's where our information kiosk is going to go if I can fit it there. So let's do... I don't have an information kiosk yet, so we'll make other things right here first. And we'll get a little bit more, like... I'll get a little bit more detail in here in just a moment. Yes, in just a moment. Let me actually delete you for right now. So we have burger, ice cream. So yeah, I'm making use of the space. I'm making use of the space right now. We're gonna have a drink. Cool. And then let's have a bathroom. Let's see. Let's do... one there. Let's do like that. And then we'll do... Yeah, this one looks the best for this type of thing. So I already have kind of a food court basically developing in here. Oop. And I have another idea that I might also utilize at some point. Based on one of the rides that I saw that I had, which was a monorail. So I might include a monorail station in here. Oh, I'm running out of money already. This is always one of the things that's always like dangerous about trying to build like the nice shit like this. When I'm going to try and do it with only the money that the scenario gives me. Like, not cheating anything in. But yeah, that's actually not a bad, like, set to start the park at. And we'll be able to run a little bit real quick here. Let me actually also do... We're going to do something... We're going to be fancy with this one. I do want more of you, because we're going to make... Let's use this one now. I don't know why I did these ones yet. Buddy, this place has a pool. Let's do like that, and like that. This place has a pool. Actually, you know what? I got a better idea. I don't know why I did that. That didn't need it. So there we go. So we have our hotel now has a pool. Let's get our front gardens finished. They're going to be our classic style that I typically do with these. And you know what? I think I'm actually going to minimize each side by 1, because what I'll be able to do is run a couple of other things with this. So now let me actually do like this. Like this. I'm going to do that one. Alrighty, and now let's do a couple of fancier ones here on the outsides. Oh yeah, and let's do... Actually, let's do... Ooh, you're tricky and you don't give money back. Let me actually do it 2 sets of 3 over here. And then we're going to do 1, 2, do. Let's do some underground stuff real quick here so I can get a couple of you under here. Obviously need a couple of these. But there we go. So we now have... This one has a pool. This one also has... So it's got underground. Let me go underground now. We have a couple of stalls here. I'm waiting for an information kiosk. Let me actually take off scenery and theming, because I think I have... Do I have Roman scenery already or not yet? I don't, which I might add a few later, but we'll see. But yeah, so we have... Let me add a couple of... It's got to have some nice little gardens on either side here. Then make sure I get it right again. Okay. Okay, now I'm aware. Where is my window? There you are. So it'll be... No, this is the one that can be colored. We'll do... Where to go? Nope, that's not as light as I thought it would be. That's not as light as I thought it would be. Hey, thank you to Cyber Russell for the follow. Much appreciated. And now let's do... Don't know if that's the right color on that one, but we'll do it anyway. There we go. So we now have the pool area. We have 2 little gardens, our front entry plaza. Inside, actually, we'll have this little thing right here. We'll also be including a monorail once I get that kind of sorted through. Let me actually go ahead and start doing one other thing that I'm going to need to do for that. I think it's going to be up to there. Because essentially all I'm going to do is make it where these ones are... There we go. These ones are going to be... just 2 up. This is just going to be 2 up, basically. There we go. So there we go. So our monorail is kind of going to make a little loop. It's going to go over here. It might go up this way, come around here, go across this way, and then come back around once we get the rest of the park set up. We have 4 years to do this in, so I actually have a heck of a lot of time in order to do this one. But that means we got a lot of time. We got a lot of time to do this, but we don't have that much time. So let's start getting in some rides. I'm gonna do. Ooh, you know what? So I can put gardens all around the queue. And trees all around the queue. We'll also do. Where is... Yeah, let's do it like this. You're going to go there. And yep, as you can see, I am revamping kind of my cow fee page. Okay, so I have quite a few spaces I can put shit in here. I'll be needing most of them. Let's start with a classic, the Bordeaux. And then I had a couple of interesting ones that I did last time. So let's do like a purple and orange for one of these. And then maybe a... What if I do blue and pink? There we go. Carousel. What happened? Oh, I can press the enter button to I can press the enter button. I didn't realize I could do that. Still learning things about this game. Let's go ahead and do a little thing like that around you. So we have our first ride. We should start getting guests to come in now. What is our... It did do the classical theming, so I will get that at least. Let's see. I'm trying to think, because this scenario is kind of weird, and I'm trying to keep it to a certain, like, self-made, but still certain parameters. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and do, because these are all going to be double paths. No, I already don't have a lot of money. A lot of scenery is about to get deleted in this park. To fulfill my ideals, some of the natural gardens of Evergreen Gardens are probably going to go away. And so far we have this right here. Let's see, what else do I want to put? That could be really nice and simple to put in like a tiny area. Oh, let me get my station set up. We won't be doing anything with it for a while, but let's get at least the station set up. I want it to go this way. If I have that there, what does that give me as far as things? That is a 6-car monorail train, which is actually totally fine. Let's see. I could put a little something right here. Yeah, I could do like this right here. That actually works fine in the space. We do like this, and then we'll do... All right, let's do... You know what? Let's actually continue that tree around there. Do that like that. Oops. And let's do a... There's a color scheme I really like for this one. Is this. I think I did this in the other one too, but yeah. Scrambler. Actually, you know what? No, let's do the other classic thing, which is this way. That's literally the color of one that's, or like, yeah, it's like the color scheme. No, if I do the dark red, it's the color scheme. Yeah, that's color scheme that I have literally at a park that's like at a little like family amusement park that's like 20 minutes from my house. I got a trip story about that one too, because that's actually weird, and I kind of want to do that one as well as part of the thing, but I want to go back and do some research first before I do that. Before I do that one, let me. We are going to start building rides at a little bit faster clip here, so let's do. Start with this, so I can do. Yeah, because I think I'll do that part. So we'll kind of gradually expand the monorail as I continue outwards. Let's see. I've got like 2 or 3 places already in mind for roller coasters. Let me work on trying to think of where do I want the first one. We're already at 44 guests though, so we are already starting to like build up. So let's get a couple more rides in here actually. Let's do. Let's get a slide in here because this one's got to get in. This one can have a nice big footprint. Can I put a tree here? Yes, I can. You know what? Let me do a different tree around. Let me do something interesting. I'm going to do a different tree around every ride. Like, so if I have a little flat ride, so I have one that uses this stuff. I have one that uses these little trees. I now have one that uses those little trees. This is going to be here. So the Heba is going to go here. Let's also do... We're going to alternate, I think. Let me see. So let's do... I want to do the dark blue, and how's the pink look? That doesn't look right. Let's do one of my classics. That's a classic one. And let's do maybe bright pink on the floor. Super slide. Let's see. Let me actually alternate between... There we go, and then we'll do the blue one. There we go, so that's super slide, ready. What do you mean you have a 226 already? Okay, so I'll be able to put like a Ferris wheel here, because I think I get one early in this. I already have a looping coaster. Well, I have an idea for coaster number 1 then. Coaster number 1 is going to be a loop. We're gonna make the loops. Brother, we need loops. Yes, I have just enough space to do it. I don't have enough money to do it. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's correct. I'm trying to think. I want a photo section, but where do I put the photo? I think, yeah, I'm going to put her here. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put photo there. Loop that go this way. Can I go through the loop? I cannot go through the loop that way. I still cannot go through the loop that way. Oh, shit. I was going to loop around and do like weird, like... It still don't work, though. And it won't let me do that on this one. No, because it's probably RC. There's stuff in RCT2 now that's doing a lot better with, like, the diagonal stuff, but... Oh, I could do this way. Oh, but that might look good, though. Oh, but that might work out actually evenly, though. Let me double check this first for a tab. Let's do... Ooh, I can do... If I do that, then I can do... All right, let's do... Wow, 7 cars. That's actually... I did not realize it would be that long a train. Let's do like that. Test. Oh, yeah, I got to do... Reverse incline launch. Test it. So it's not going that fast, but it's got another little drop to go through before it does the loop. It won't make it. Okay, yeah, we got it. We got to do like that. All right, let's do that one more time. There we go. That's a little better. That's some good stats on that one, too. So let's get... Yeah, that'll work. Let's do bump like that. And let's get some... Let's get some fencing in here, because we got to make... Oops. Okay, let's do... Ooh, yeah, you know what we can do? That actually looks really nice? Some of these just work. Do if you do that. Let's get your canvas tent. Sorry, brain working. Ooh, it won't allow me to. Okay. Well, I was going to make a try at it. But the other thing that I could do with it is I'll probably be okay with it. Ooh, it will not go through that way, though. Oh, because I didn't do the drop first. Oh, I didn't do multiple things there. There we go. That gives me a little bit of extra space to work with over here. Where's my... There you are. And then we'll take... Let's do... I'm going to use my standard orange and silver for this one. So let's do... Oops, that's going to be this one orange, this one silver, this one orange, this one silver. And let's call it Flashback. I don't know why, that just sounds like a good name. So we have Flashback now open to the public. Oh, let me get a path here. There we go. That'll boost my park entry by a bit. For a couple of things. For a couple of things, that will now boost our park entry. Let's see. Trying to decide, like, what else can I put in small location. I am about to get the Ferris wheel. So I'll be able to put that, like, right over here. We're staying kind of small with this one. Not, like, terribly small, but I am going to stay kind of small in... For the most part, I think, with this one. That's not what I wanted to do. That was. Oh, that's why I don't have enough money. I, once again, do not have enough money. Let's do... Oh, you know what? Let's do one of that. And then one of that. I have an idea, by the way. We have a haunted house. I'm going to put one down here. Nope, I need just plain. As I said, new tree for every ride, so that means this one's going to get a different tree. Let me flatten the land here a little. Completely messing up what I was doing beforehand. This one's going to get... Going to be the oak. Couple of these. Let's do like that one. Let me actually do 2 trees around this one because it feels like I need... It needs almost to be like overgrown. Vegetation will help most, I think, here. Let me actually do, because this needs a path down this way now. So now I got to connect it up with this, which means I do have to break my promise a little bit. Just a smidge. A hair. Yeah, I did too much there. We're gonna do... Oops. Let's see. There we go. That'll create another loop. A little more straightforward, but it's still a loop. Oh, and let me also... Because this area needs to be fixed up again. Okay, so we have 143 guests by August year 1. I don't have that many. Oh, we got our Ferris wheel then. Oops, I forgot. There we go. I had to close that loop. Brother, I need loops. Let me actually build the Ferris wheel somewhere else because I just realized I have a little bit more space than I thought. I could put like a 3x3 right here or something like that. Or the pirate ship would at least give me 2 on either side. Once I get that one in. Whoa! New color for Ferris wheel. I've never seen that one pop up as a default. You know what? Let's put you up here. let's wheel our Ferris right on up here. You knew the bad jokes were coming, otherwise why would you watch this? I like the idea of the Ferris wheel being high up, so that's why I put it up here. I'm going to do... Ooh, you know what? Let's do orange and white to kind of pair it with this one here. Wasn't able to do a ton with this one, scenery design-wise. Let me actually change that a little bit. There we go. Now I can do... This is going to be expensive. $100. Let's do those and these. And then let's do a couple of... You know what? It's orange and white. Let's see if I can make an orange and white flower garden. Orange and... No, periwinkle ain't gonna do it. How about icy blue? That actually looks kind of nice. We'll do that. Okay, so I have a certain amount. Let's bump you to 20. So we are slowly kind of putting in stuff around here. Let me actually speed things up a little bit because it's running a little slow for me. Corkscrew, baby! I think I found out what one of my other rides is going to be. And I know exactly where it's going to be, too. So let's do... Oh, yeah, they're giving me a lot of stuff to work with now on this one. Let's do... Can I do the on-ride photo section right there? That's perfect! Oh, that's cool. I like that. That worked out so perfectly. That's melded right into the fucking hillside. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I mean, that's awesome. That's actually a cool start for it. Nyum, nyum. Hide under here, and then let's make it do... Do you have block breaks available? You do. We're going to block break this one, baby. Vertical to the left, maybe? No, vertical to the right. Okay, you know what? Good point to check. I want a 6-car train. 9 mile an hour, and let's test it. Test it that way. Oh, I might have a genuine, like, actually decent... Oh, it won't let me do it. Let's do break 14. And then... Oh, because it's running on block section mode. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's do... How much does a large half corkscrew? That's big. That is very big. How are you 3 meters and yet can't go under a 6? I think I know why. That's not what I wanted to do. It still can't go under. What the hell? There we go. Test it, baby! Forgot I need entrance and exit. Test it, baby! Oh, it's going to run 3. I don't want 3. I want 2. We're going to do 1 extra break in front of each that is very much just 1 higher. Test it. I'm going to do 1 more break here at 28. There we go. All right, so this one will need a little extra work to get all this shit together. Because I want that. And then let's maybe do this. What did that give me? That does not put me at the right volume, though. That works, though. All right, now let's put you right here. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're making it. We're making it. I'm getting a second roller coaster set up. We're almost there. Do I have anything new? I'm getting a transportation. Oh, I got an observation tower. Let me stop you for right now. I'm going to put the observation tower here. Let's put you up to That works. Ooh, you know what? Let me actually do... There we go. What tree do I want to put around this one? Let's do... Walnut, black poplar. Oh, what do I want to do? Let's do the Chinese cedars. Because that actually works out very well. And then I can do this, and we're going to put a fountain right here. Observation tower. Oh, it was saying that I need my usual handyman. Let's do 2 of you and 2 of you. And Tigers must win, so 1 and 2. There we go. A ride fit in the space. I knew it was going to have something that would eventually like fit here. I was thinking it was going to be the pirate ship, but no. I was able to do... Whoops. I just made all of these the wrong thing. Okay, so let's do that. I'll restore it in a minute. No, there's one more I didn't get. There we go. Okay. So it's Chinese cedar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had... Oh, that actually looks nice. Let's do you instead. And one of those. 512. It actually has a high excitement rating. Nobody will go on it because the intensity rating is shit, but... All right, let's do... Okay, I know what I want to do for you. Let's do... I apologize if I just suddenly get into, like, an I'm building mode, because that does happen. Like, way, way often. Just, I get into a zone, and then it's just like... I mean, who else is here? I know there's a whole chat thing that could be talking to me at any point, but I just get into a mode of, like, who really is here? I'm sorry that that's how it feels, but that is exactly how it feels. My brain just goes like, I feel like the only one here. I'm just in zone at this point. I'm building rides. That's all I'm doing after a certain point. Like, I know I'm supposed to be like, again, I'm supposed to be like talking to people. This is supposed to be a thing that's like me talking to crowd. And I just have moments where I'm just like, nope, that's not going to happen. Hey. Okay, there we go. Okay, I cleared it out, I think. Okay, we're going to do... Ooh, that didn't work. That does. Not yet. Ooh, and then let's do... And guess we're going to call it Hurricane! Hurricane! Hurricane. And yep, you're another 4. Oop. Accidentally set it for 410. It just needs to be 4. And also, let me do... like that. There we go. So there we go. I got another ride in there. Cool. What else do I have that I have not built yet? Ooh, I'm getting the streamlined trains for monorail soon. Yay! Okay. I think what we're gonna do... Yes, have that. So let's do doot. I kind of have plans. They might not be the best laid plans, but we have plans. There we go. Okay, so that's now working that way. Let me actually do that one. There we go. Okay, let's put a couple other information kiosk and bathroom stalls about, because I know I'm going to have trouble in other places. Let's do $10 for that. And $1 for that. I can probably also increase you to 30. That's really the only other place I could think of to actually put one right now is up on this hill. Oh, and I didn't even put an information kiosk in here yet. Because I'm a dumb who didn't realize I got it. How'd you get up there? Go away. Pirate ship. There we go. I finally got that one. Where do I want to put it, though? Where do I want to put you? I'm trying to think, because I kind of want them to blend a little bit together. So let me put the pirate ship maybe like right over here. Because I don't have anything over in this area, and I could use it. All right. You, classic palm tree. You, classic, getting palm trees. It's gonna be the 4 that I normally do. So we're gonna do doot, and you have to be fixed again. Because we're going classic with this one, baby. We're doing that. Oops, I put you in the wrong spot. And of course, I gotta get like that there. There we go. And let me also put you at, we'll do the Bordeaux, and we'll do the white. Dragon Swing. We go ahead and do... What's one that I haven't used a lot of at all? maybe put a couple of these ones as, like, borderlines for certain areas. I can't really put him here unless maybe I do down one. Now, will you allow me? One yes, the other no. Maybe I do this. No, that won't work. Will you get in here? No, you will not, because this area is tiny. Flashback is getting in the way of a lot of shit. That's funny. I like that, actually. Okay, so I haven't built anything in this area. Around here, I haven't built anything over here yet. I haven't built anything over here. There's not much I want to do right here. I might put like a right here and here. Something right over here. I do need something to go back behind here. Ideas are happening at a rate that's like way too fast for me. Oh, I got idea. Not the dinghy slide. Not the thing that I just got in. I'm going to build a log flume. A flog loom. Well, that actually sounds a bit dangerous. Never mind. Let's not build that. Let's not build a flog loom. Maybe a log flume, but not a flog loom. You know, makes more sense. Whoops, I wanted down. Let's do a reverse return table. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Actually, can I do like this? Hey, it did fit in. Okay. Just like alternating between like, okay, which right am I editing now? Is this one? Okay. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll do on-rate photo right before it goes down. Whee! And let's do like that. Nope, I can't do it that way. There we go. So I got like 4 drops on this thing, and it's actually fairly long. So now let me do doot. We're going to give it a... Do I have the log? I do have log cabin. We're going to give it the log cabin. And then do for that one. Let me... Do I have log cabin, like, theme roofing at all? No. So I can do this one again. For this area. Oh, I do have one there. Okay. Let's do... What do I have for roofing? Right, I'm not doing any scenery, so I only have that. Let's do maybe like a... Ooh. Dark water and dark purple. And then let's do... You really don't have a lot. Let's do the brown. Let's do this, but in brown. That works. Kind of. And then we'll do this scenery again. There we go. And that'll convince guests to go over to this side now. Go. Oh, and let's do... So this is going to be the tree we're going to use for this one. Put a couple of pines up and around here. Let me actually do a couple of different types of pines, just so it's a more varied experience. And then, of course, let's do... There we go. Oh, 15 with 10 seconds was almost perfect. So there we go. We got another ride around the hill area. Oh, I put you in the wrong place. There we go. You know what? Let me do... This is an area that is somewhat neglected. Let's do 1 and 2. And then let's also do some snacky items. Not that! Let's do that. And where's my scenery again? We're gonna take one of these, put it there. Take one of these and put it there. Take one of these and put it there. One of these and put it there. Oh, and let me also get a couple more of these. I need to put you just in more places in general. So it takes a little while for guests to actually get to anything, but honestly, I'm like fine with that. This is all foreplay to the actual experience of the park. I use my words deliberately. All right, have I gotten anything new? I got a go-kart. I got a Kogart. Which I think... Wow, this got filled up with a lot of people. People were desiring the snacks. I mean, Jesus Christ. Look at all of them. We are, by the way, only in year 2, and I still have... Like... all... Whoop. Hi. There's a piece of path that I accidentally deleted. I still have, like, a ton of space, and we're already at 700 guests. Again, I'm not going to use all of this space, and I still have 700 guests already. It's not that hard. You don't need half the land. You actually almost don't need a quarter of it, barely. Okay, you're big, so let's do see-through scenery. Let's get some Q-line TVs in here. Back half. There we go. Takes you about that long to get up there, and then you're fine. Oh, yeah, and let's also give you a name. We're going to call you Rocky Mountain Flume. There we go. This actually has now quite a few rides around it. This is starting to get there. This is starting to get there. Ooh, I got a perfect place for the Kogarts. Oops. I'm going to put them right over... Oops. I might have put this in the wrong spot. I did it in the wrong spot. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I had to take it that way. There we go. That'll work for my purposes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do that. There we go. So now they have a little ziggy-zaggy and then up and over to the hill. A little ziggy-zaggy. That is the official terminology for it. Oh, and let's also do... You're going to be canvas tent. Like that. And you're also only going to go 2 lap. Like, seriously, 2 laps is usually fine for these stupid things. Oh, time for a new tree. Time for a new tree to use. Let's do the white poplars. Kind of dot them around a little couple places. Let's remove you so I can put a white poplar. Somebody made a Futurama reference the other day, and now all I can think of for white poplar are poplars. Like the friggin'... Oops, we accidentally made a thing. We're... Poplar circuit. Circuit. Wow, that is a fast one. It's only 27 seconds for the whole ride, which is fast for a go-kart. There we go. So now we have another ride over there. We are making shit. Bye. Ooh, we got a Wooden Wild. I might have to put a Wooden Wild in here somewheres. Somewheres. We have 750 guests already. Ooh, you know what I can do? Well, you know what I should do? Not what I can do. What I should do is... get up there. Get up there. Let's do, because it's a nice color scheme. Let me actually do... Switch these around. Nope. The other way was better. Look at that. That's pretty good. Little tinted areas so all people are eating. It absolutely means nothing to the guests, but it does to me, so that's what counts. Balloon stall! We can give people another thing to buy. We're going to put you... Ooh, I could sneak it right back in here. No, I won't do that because I need that area open for when I build things, so... Let's do... I don't know how many actual, like... stalls I get, so let me go like right over here, and we'll put you at we'll keep you at blue. Let's see, I had another one up here, so let's actually do maybe like one right here, and we'll do orange for you. And is there a way that I can fit another one right here? Yeah, kind of shoehorning it, but we can put pink. And they're all going to be $1. Alright, so I just got the Wooden Wild Mouse not too long ago, and I think I know exactly where I'm going to put one of these. Right here. Right here! Whoops, that's not much at all. Why do I keep doing that? What are you? What is opening? Oh, Spotify. Get out. Whoop, that won't work. Okay. Oh, and then the other thing I was going to do was we're going to expand that outward. There we go. Let's see. Mouse cars? Or mine car? Let's do mouse cars, because I have a few more in here, if I do it that way. And let's put you at white. And test it. This should work. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. All right, there you go. We're off. Let me do... Nope, let's just do white. Let's do... Let's do a red and a white for you. Let's do the Bordeaux and the blue for right here. Let's do another... set like that, and let's also put some more jumping fountains in here. Where'd you go? Right there. Oh wait, let's get some lights. There we go. Oh, you know what? Some of it's already there, so let's do this. Hell yeah. Look at that. Now I got a third roller coaster in here. Oh, I haven't named it yet. We'll just call it Wild Mouse. Booyah. We making money now, I think. Yeah, we're making a little bit of money now. I could probably boost you to 40. And still technically be okay. I've done nothing over here yet. I've only been over here, Workeg. I mean, I think that does say something about the fact that they give you so much crap to work with. In this scenario. And you can build, like, somewhat condensed parks that don't actually take up that much space. This is actually a pretty good looking park so far, though. Wow, you don't have that many people on you, except you go fast. It's only a minute long. What are you? You're somehow even less still. And you're the shortest one so far. 3 roller coasters, though, and they're actually all not that bad. We have 880 guests in the park. It is May year 3. I am currently about to get a steeple. Oh, my God. I was only aware of, like, getting this one, and then I recently became aware of this one. I don't know when I got either the Mine Train or the Classic Stand-Up. Also, we have a chairlift in here. I might put one of the... Ooh, I could put one of those in easy. That would be a fun one to put in, too, because I could probably put, like, a station over here, and then have it just go straight across and drop down over here. And just be like, nope, that's that's chairlift. That's it. I might do that, honestly. Because that's a fun idea. Just one right here, one right over on the opposite side. Ooh, you know what? That's a way that I could put path over there, and I could put a ride right here. That's a way I can fill the space. That's a way I can space the fill. Where is my... This one. We're going to do white and orange? No. Let's do white and blue on this one. Let's do a little bit of space, like... Ooh, wait. It's gonna look weird for a moment, but trust me on this one. Let's do... You know what? Let me do beige. Old reliable beige. We're not going to make it very large. Okay, so now let's do... Yeah, beige and blue. That actually looks okay. And then I need this one up at the top here. On both ends. And then we'll do like this one. And then that up top. Let me actually do... Where'd you go? All right, there we go. And now we're going to put one of these. Oops, other way around. Nine should work. If it didn't run into the observation tower, 9 would work. Oh, you know what? Let's still do 9. But we'll have to time when I do my things. That'll work. That didn't work. I don't want to destroy the tree. There we go. Now I can put this one back. Nope, I could have done a little earlier. it looks weird, but I'm going to do the exact same thing I did on the other side, basically. And that also means I could do... Nope, not abstract plane. There we go. Let's do reservation. Let's do pink on this side. Let's do the dark pink. Oh yeah, fuck. Oh yeah, and then I gotta do... God, that was weird. I just, like... Whenever you zoom out and you just suddenly are like... Oh, blast of freaking volume. That's mildly disorienting, I'm not gonna lie. Maximum no wait. Alright, let's put you as... Whoops. You're going like that. And then this one goes to... Oop, no, nope, nar. No idea why I had to do the Australian nar there, but oh well. That is what happened to come out of my brain. What do we do? We'll just do kind of a nice fancy one. We'll do this one. Man, I got 3 days off. I'm so happy. I have 3 days off. That's rare for me. To explain why I have 3 days off, I have recently taken coverage. I work retail. I have recently been taking quite a bit of coverage for somebody else lately who's been just taking some vacation time. Perfectly understandable shit. But yeah, it also is making it where it's like... Oh, let's do beige on this one. Match it with the rest of the color scheme I already got one in here anyway. Can I do... Yeah, like this right here and make it look okay? Or is it not going to take that? It will take it. It just didn't want to there. There we go. I could probably do that on the other side now, too. So let me do the same thing over here. But yeah, so I've been taking... Essentially, I've been taking a lot of another person's shifts to help kind of spread the work around a bit, shall we say. And so, yeah. I ended up having to work like a week straight, and then... Hey, now you get a break. Which is nice. So, yeah. So, yeah, it's nice. I get a little break now. That works. Let's do... This is weird because I now have to determine where I want this thing to be, which I think I'm going to do... I'm going to do right here. Remove you for a moment so I can do this. We might put a couple of rides along here. I don't have... Oh, wait. Better idea. I don't have a ton of space unless I do this section here. No, I've used all my 40,000. But we do have this now in, so I can start running this. Go. Ooh, you know what? We're going to call it something different. We're going to call it Skyride. And, of course, we are also going to do different color per car. Randomization. So now guests can go either way, and then they will also be able to be treated to there we go. Oh, you know what? Let me also put my entrance fee. I think I can do 50. We are almost at 1,000 guests. I just do not have any money after spending everything. Ooh, we got to launch free fall. That'd be a good one for maybe one of these areas over here. I am restraining myself very hard from doing over because I can't do it. I don't have the freaking vocal capacity. This is cheap. I'm gonna put one in. And this, of course, gets Dragon's Tower moniker. I'm going to run out of money. I am going to run out of money. No, I'm not. There we go. That works. I have not built a maze. I have not built a car ride. I got a river rapids. There's some weird shit you get in this one that I didn't realize. You also are not at year 4 yet, which surprises me. I got an idea for maze, though. I just have to delete all of this. Get up out of here. Get out of here. There we go. What am I going to do to the maze? We're just going to build one right over here. Let's do a bit of a funky one. Let's make it go like that. Oh wait, better idea. Oh, yeah, no. Nope, I made it too wide. Too wide. There we go. No, I didn't. I made it too short. Also, I have an idea. A splendid but awful idea. Oops, I once again did too little. There we go. This feels evil. This feels evil. Okay, here's why this idea feels evil. So it's a total mirror that just follows the thing around. And obviously we'll make it where it has max capacity, so that any number of guests can enter, and go. There we go. Hey, I built up about $1,000 doing that one. And we've now integrated something into that area, so that's also cool too. Slowly but surely. Wow, dang, this thing is popular. 2,800 guests per hour on this thing. What are your stats, actually, too? 330, not bad. Oh, I can make it a couple more additions to here. Let's S-bend around this thing. And then I also can do a little bit of backwards here. A lot of backward here. I can go up to like this and do that and then go around to here-ish. I can't tell if I want 1 or 2 more coasters out in this direction because I can probably fit 2. I don't know if I'll have... Let me do that for right now. I know I can at least get a wooden coaster in here, and I know exactly how I want it to go. Ooh. Shit, I don't have money. For all my plans, for all my ideas, no money. Pause real quick. You come in with almost 90 bucks, so yeah, 50 is fine. Okay, so 50 might be where I have to keep it. I'm getting more smaller rides. You're 80, okay. Let's do... Okay. Let's just do it. Let's do free food or drink, and we'll do burgers. Actually, no, we'll do drinks. No, we'll do ice cream. I don't have enough money for the campaign even. Do it. Oh, this sucks. I didn't realize I didn't have that much money. I'm not going until my ideas for the park are finished, which we're close, but it will depend on how many other rides and attractions I get before the end of scenario. Because I still have an idea for where I want to place a car ride, and I have 2 coasters that I want to build. One of which I kind of know what I want to do with already. The other one I don't know for sure. I want to finish the monorail, and that means I do need to finish up this back area of the park before I go too much further with anything. Like, it's so we're getting there. We're getting there, but it's going to take a moment or two. How many people are in here? Oh, there's about 60 people in here. Okay. So I am kind of evil with it, but it's actually still pretty good. Let me get more people. More people. Let me reduce a few. Oh. I'm trying not to spend any more right. I only have 2 entertainers, I realized. Wow, a new ride being built. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Let me actually bring you down to 6. What do I have? I have 2. Let's hire a new one here. You're fine. Let's hire a new one here. There we go. Well, that was already glitched for a moment. Get a spinning wild mouse. I want to fill this in. I don't have the money. I already ran out. I have 35 now, so that's not too bad. You know what? Let me do that here, maybe. Okay, so let's build the thing that I wanted to build. We're building a wooden roller coaster. So I'm gonna do, yeah, right here. I might need to modify a few things, but we'll get there in time. Let me see. I want to do... We're not going to go very high. We're only going to go about 12 feet, but it's going to look cool. $12 feet. I meant 12 meter. Ooh, I'm already out of money. Minis. Let's do an honored photo. I might need to do some editing with you still. Especially considering I'm going to do this with this. Whoops, not that. Water. Too much money! Yeah, it's not a very big ride anyways. Slow it down just a hair. Short and sweet, but I like it. We call it the Zipper Dipper. That was sad sounding. I know I haven't done anything with it yet. Whoops, I did the wrong way. Ooh, it won't. Splish splash, I was taking a bear. Weird. Okay, it wouldn't let me. Or I should say it still will not let me. Whoops. I need to do it like there. It's almost done. Hell yes, we finally completed the monorail. Well, we haven't completed it, but yeah, but we have at least finished, well, 2 rides now, because I'm about to finish this one up in just a mom. A mom. Can I put an entrance here? I can. And I'll put my exit right here. I can't put the exit right there. I can put the exit there. It's just in a weird-ass spot. So we have to make a couple corrections. That's actually funny to me. Whoops. I might not have realized I had to do this. Because otherwise I didn't have the space for it. Oops. There we go. That queue leg makes a little sense. Let's do cam stand. Let's do this one. Nope, that one can't be painted. That's why. You do see-through rides. Did I do correctly? Yes, it is. See the rides, so I can do. And then we'll do. Jesus Christ, this line filled up fast. I mean, holy shit. That was already filled. I'm gonna do a little. There we go. I don't know. That feels like a satisfying loop. That was not a satisfying loop. Now it is. We have 1,300 guests so far. This is all of the park. That's it. I've used nothing but this little tiny strip right here. Oh, yeah, and I haven't gotten my shit. I have not gotten this ready yet. That's not what I want to do. Let's actually do the same thing I did on the other side. The same thing I did on the other side, but we'll also elaborate a little bit. We'll do that so that more people can fit in the queue. And we'll actually also do this so more people can fit in the queue. Because I can now do streamline. We'll do... Oh, 5 is correct, but I want to do only 2 trains. We will have them in different colors, so I can have a pink and a blue. Actually, no, a pink and an orange. We'll do train 1 as a dark orange. Test it. Go. All right, and now we go. I want that and that. I mean, because, yeah, look at how fast this thing is going. It doesn't need that many people on it. We'll also give it only a 20 wait time. But yeah, holy crap. Let me do... Oh yeah, this is going to start to get a lot of people in it, I think. It's already at 40 people. It's already at 50 people. It can already fill 1 train. It's about to fill a train. You know what? Let's do 3. Let's do 3. I'm going to put 3 trains. We're going crazy. We're going crazy with it. We're going to put a blue train in here. I think that'll work. We'll take just a moment for guests to start kind of popping in here, but they'll be in here. I gave them 20 seconds to fill a train, so they got a lot of time. Jesus Christ, it's already back. I mean, hell yeah, this is... That's cool. So I got 2 transportation rides running already. Because I got the monorail and I got a chairlift. Wow, yeah, I actually mostly completed it. I just have, like... It's literally just filling in, like, bits... Oh my god, I got a ton of rides that I did not notice. It's just filling in rides now for the rest of the scenario. That's not bad, though. If everything is already, like, ready to go. That is not a bad way to end it, though. So let's do... Boom. Bumper car. Ooh, let me actually do with the bumper car. Different color bumper car. Randomize. There we go. That looks cool, too. Let's do, like, you and you. To kind of fill up that area. What do we got over here? I had a cinema. I know I had a 3D cinema. I have a top spin. I have a motion sim. I have an invert. I still haven't built the car ride, but that's going to be easy to put in. That's the only thing I haven't built from here. So I got a bunch of thrill rides that I got to put in here. Let me do the 3D cinema right here. Because this will be our Globe Theater. Let me do that one down. Let's do a blue and a pink. Let's also do a Blue and... Yeah, that's nice. Where's my beige blocks? Ooh, let's do the base block. Hey, we beat scenario. So I beat the scenario fine, but we are going to finish this off, like, doing the rest of the stuff that I wanted to do for it. So let's put one of you over here. Let's get you going. Globe Theater. Globe Theater. Globe Theater. Oh, right back here I wanted to do a... Let's get our... Let's see, let's do a bathroom. Let's do a balloon stall. This one I think I decided was gonna be red. Let's also do a souvenir stall, because this has the toy available now. Let's put another one right over here. And let's put another one over here. This is a somewhat neglected This area is somewhat neglected. That feels bad. We do that. Add another entertainer. And because tigers must win. Let's do one more of these. We're getting there. We're filling it in. We're slowly just kind of filling in the last little bits and pieces. This is going to be a weird... This is a weird scenario just because of how this turned out, but I do actually like how it went. We're at 2,600 on this. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of fucking trash all over the place. I should have taken that into account. That's a me problem, and I know it. Let's do that. Oh, hello. I have a thing. Give me 1 second. Okay, I thought I had to make a phone call with some mildly private information. I do not have to do that. Whoops. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm trying to manage it, not view it. There we go. Okay, yeah, let me do a little bit more on here. Oh, whoops. Let me do see-through vegetation, because I am a little trouble seeing what I'm doing here. There we go. Okay. Starting to... There we go. Okay, yeah. Okay. So there we go. I got a little bit more benches and bins in there. I probably have to spread a few more out, but we're doing okay right now on that front. Let's build another right up here. This feels like a good spot to put a... swinging inverter ship up top here. Perfect spacing. We're going to call this one Shark Attack. That's a common one I have for this. Skark. Cigark. God, I love having nothing in tomorrow. Go. Oh, let me do a couple of those. That's an area that not a lot of guests go to right now, and I'm surprised because Flashback is up here, and it used to be very popular. Keyword apparently being used to be. This is like the most popular section right now. Between the monorail, which by the way I should do. No entry there. But we'll put a couple of benches up here for guests who do manage to go up there. So here's another little like hotel and resort kind of thing, but it's got a little bit more spread to it. Let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of puke over here. Why is there so much puke? This is not a pukey ride area. This is not a pukey ride. Why is it so pukey? All right, let's do this. Oh, we got to do... I'm going to do that. So I can have a nice even block around this. I won't be able to fit all that many trees here. But I should be able to at least get some nice bushes and stuff around this one. To fill it in a bit. And I could put a little bit of a snack area over here as well. Let's do like that. Maybe a couple of these. Let's do... Let's do like that. I think I did it at the wrong point. Yes, I did. Actually, how many crosses is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, goodness, I'm sorry. I don't know why my sneezes suddenly had to be explosive. Let's do something like that. And we can do a little... Ooh, you know what? I haven't used one of these for a while. Let's do that. Let's get some food down over here, because I got nothing over here. Let's do some burger. Let's do some popcorn. And let's do some drinks. Burger, popcorn, drink. Perfect. I'm going to expand the land back here, so I can put a Coliseum in for flavor. And that also kind of fills in this area a little bit more. Let's do maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. How's that look? That looks pretty good to me. Ooh, since I have the Roman scenery thing, I can do... How many am I? Yep. I did. Absolutely destroyed some of them. Let's put, like, you that way. There we go. I can kind of build a little weird monument thingy over here. Me some bushes. Fills that area in a little bit. Why is there so much puke over here? Oh, is flashback having, like, detrimental effects? It's probably flashback. Because there's a lot of people up here, and there's a lot of people up here. And I can guarantee you that not a lot of them are finding appropriate places to store their puke. Let's do like a cup. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jumping fountain area. But then we do that. Let's put a couple benches over here. Bench. Bench. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's probably why I was having trouble. But that should help a little bit. We are on year 5. I think we're almost done with this. I finally got a little bit more, like, money, too, so I can finish building the things that I had left over. Let's see, what are we at? We're at 4 coasters right now. What else do I have? I got a bunch of new ones in. I got a bobsled. I got a steeplechase. I got the suspended swinging. I got the spinning wild mouse. I do not have the ability to do all of this right now. To do all of these. Let's see. I do think I want to do a little bit like what I did in Leafy Lake scenario. Because I got a huge lake. I got a huge lake. And I think we can use a lot of that huge. I'm sorry, that phrasing is just way too fun to say. I think we can use the lake. See the rides? There we go. Okay, I blocked all that off. I can make a little tiny pier that leads out to a boat hire and put the boat hire on the lake. Just a little thing like that will be nice. So let's do that. Let's build the boat hire. Let's do like maybe here-ish. No. That's not what I wanted to do with it. Let's do like a couple of these. Can I put a jumping fountain on the path of one of these as well? No. Let's see. Do I want rowing boats? Do I want bumper boats? I can put a lot in there. I can do swans. I can do water tricycles. Let's do water tricycles. And you know what? Let's make them rainbow colored, baby. So we're going to do red, orange. They're already yellow. Green. Blue. Hey, guess what I can do? Indigo, baby! Violet. Loading up. Rack 'em up. I don't know why I'm this, like, hyper right now. Like, I really don't. I do get a little hyper playing this game, but not this. Not this level. Like, today, for some reason, is just, like, manic, is full manic energy, and I have no idea what it is. Let me actually do that. And that. Just to make sure they don't go back. They can go anywhere else, but over that way. So they can go anywhere on the lake. That also fills in that area. And gives a nice little thing right here. Let's see. What else can I do? Oh yeah, let's do the car ride before I forget now. I can do like this. I can get a little bit more of this out of the way. So that I can put car ride over here. Oh, I got space rings. I got another ride I can put in. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna have to end this soon. Because I have to feed dog. I have to feed my dog. Mom and Dad are out of the house, so that usually means dog feeding goes to me. There we go, a nice little car ride. Oh, you know what? Let me do... entrance exit like that. Oops, you need to be that one, and then... let's do... beige like that. Go. That's a lot of cars. No, wait. Terrible joke entered my brain. Oh, you know what? Let me do this one instead. Get some interaction with this one here. Let's do a couple of these trees around. Break up all the hebas. I haven't used this one at all yet. Let's do this one. Which will also be nice around the other ride, too. Let's do... Oh, and then I gotta do just a little clearing out of the river here. But otherwise, yeah, nice little car ride. Okay, I think this area is pretty much ready to go. So now I just got to add in a couple of bits and pieces over here. I don't think I'm going to do the other roller coaster that I thought I was going to do, because I already have 4. I just need to put in like a couple of other rides. Let's do... Let's see, what's the tree I haven't used yet? Let's do the Montezuma Pine. That worked out perfectly. And let's do a couple of these too. For Whiplash. Whiplaws. There we go. Okay, what does that put me at as far as... Woo, I got a lot of money I can put back now. So I got the car ride in over here. We're at 1,500 gas. I have... Let's see. I have not built the... I built everything here. I haven't built the space ring, so I think that's the only thing that I haven't built flat ride-wise. Let's go here. Because then I can do... Beep, boop. Let's do plain style on these. And go. And I think... that'll be our Evergreen Gardens. Yeah, 2.5 hours worth of work. I think that's actually... Let me see. I'm trying to think, like, do I want to put one more coaster over here? And my brain says yes, and my other part of my brain says, but what else are you really going to do over here? Like, what else can I really put in? Like, maybe... I can't... I used the 2... I have 2 steel coasters already that... One of them is not... Both of them are inverting. They also do... They're also, like, big on this side of the park. And then I went over here, and I have the wooden wall, and I have a wooden coaster right here. I have this nice little, like, almost boardwalk-style area. I could put a spinning wild mouse, but I already have a wild mouse. I don't want to do, like, multiple like that. It feels stupid if I have a spinning and a wooden without really, like, doing anything different with it. I wouldn't be able to do anything with it different with it. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do anything else for this, but I did add in pretty much all of the, like, what else do I, yeah, there's nothing else that I have to research. I could, like, put in a couple other water rides because I have a dinghy slide and a river rapids. I don't know where I'd put them. Like, maybe I could do one on the hill, but I don't want to do anything else. Like, it's weird. I kind of want to preserve, like, The front is kind of pristine. You go into the middle, and then there's this big, huge fucking botanical garden park, and then it goes backwards, and then yeah. Oh wait, you know what? Let me fill in an area, refill in an area. Now that I've kind of gotten it back. There we go. Extended that out a little bit so it blocks that ride. I have some rides over here to break up this. This whole thing has, like, stuff on it. Like, I'm actually, like, heavily satisfied with how this looks. And it actually is pretty popular. We're at 1,600 guests, which might be... No, there was one other one I can get. Like, the Diamond Heights scenario, I think, has 2,000 in it right now. But this is one of the bigger ones. Let me see actually what I have. Where'd my thing go? Oh, soft guest. We're at 1607 for guests I can have in the park. So that's actually, I think, one of our bigger ones. So let's see. We have 25 rides and attractions, 15 shops and stalls, 8 different facilities. The rides, I have 4 coasters, 2 transport rides. One of them is technically scenic, just like dilly-dally around the park. One of them is just a scenic ride around the park. The other one is legit, like I have a transport ride that is from over here to over here. And it works. It actually kind of works. I think guests are still using it at a fairly decent clip. Yeah, 2,000 guests per hour on that one. So, yeah, that's actually pretty impressive. Yeah. Holy crap. I actually think this went super well. So, yeah, that was actually cool. I like this a lot. This is, I think, where we're probably going to go ahead and end it for today. That's a nice, good, clean Evergreen Gardens. I know there's areas of this that I didn't do, and there's, like, stuff and parts of it that I probably ruined for some people, or in some people's opinions. But at the same time, I actually really like how this went. And I like how this, like, condensed. This is stuff that I would do with, like, Evergreen Gardens anyways. I don't use much more than the loops that I just used. The kind of, like, going off in this direction over here versus going off in this direction over here. There's really, like, no... I don't do anything else besides those two. And I actually made them look a lot nicer than I usually do. So this is also just a decently nice park. So, yeah. Yay me! And now I have to go feed dogs. Hey, right as I get the safest park in the country award. Now I have to go feed dogs. So yeah, I do have to go ahead and end it for right now. So let's go ahead and save as. What am I looking at? S4, S5, Evergreen Gardens. Evergreen. There we go. All right, but I do have a fair, like, that's actually another goal with, like, these things. If I have a fair variety, so I have 2 wooden, 2 looping coasters, 2 of the coasters that invert, 2 coasters that don't. One technically is fairly gentle with the wooden coaster. I have 2 water rides in the form of the log flume and the boat. I was staring right at it. Log flume and boat hire, and I have 2 transport rides with the monorail and thing. So I have a nice variety. Plus, I built every gentle and thrill ride that I could. So yeah, that to me is like win. That's win condition. This looks nice. I'm happy for it. It turned out really well. I think this is nice, and hopefully I'll be able to, like, come back and do this again and have something nice for Bumbly Beach. And Bumbly Beach is going to be a big one, because Bumbly Beach, I'm probably going to ruin a lot of people's lives with that one. I'm going to make a lot of people hate me with what I want to do with that one at start. And then that's also going to be one of my favorite ones to work with, because I like the stuff that I can kind of do in that park. So that's going to be fun, but we'll see where that goes later. Anyways, let me go ahead, save this again. we'll exit and do our outro. I saved like 1,000,000 times. Okay, let me do my outro. Alrighty, I do have one more stream that I'm going to be doing on Monday. Monday, I am doing a special stream. I have got a couple of things that I have been preparing for a while now, and I think I'm going to go ahead and go through with one of them. On Monday, it will be a special stream wherein I will be reading one of my own books. It's not going to become the official audiobook, but it will have to do you for right now. Essentially, what I'm going to do is read one of my books. I have a novella that I am preparing a second edition for, and essentially, this actually, I just received the proof of it today. It looks really nice. I will be posting photos of it later because as soon as I finish that stream, essentially, I will be reading chapters 1 through 5 on stream this month. Next month, I will read chapters 6 through 10. But at the end of this stream on Monday, I will be hitting that publish button for Amazon, and a print copy of yours will go live. Now, that's not the only place I'm going to be putting it. I'm also going to be putting it on itch.io, but right now, Amazon is the only place that I can put it on. So that's where we're going to go. Not like can as in like limitations, as in can as in still need to set up the other items. Like, I have yet to do an ebook for this one, and I need to do an ebook for this one, which it will be available through there. I'm also trying to look up stuff through itch. I might be looking at other places. I had another author who sent me a very, very nice list of stuff that I will be taking into account for a couple of other areas, so I will be also doing those as well. I am also trying to expand again to audiobooks, but that will be official recordings that will happen on that day. Again, also, I do want to mention also, Monday, if you're watching here on Twitch on Monday, I do have also coming out my first episode of a special podcast style series that I will be doing called DIOT Bites. That first episode is on Monday. It is going to be talking about my intro to the writing career as a very thematically appropriate thing to do. But that being said, if you are watching this on YouTube, I also will have the playlist set up so that you can see it at the top of my page. So it should be at the very, very top. I will have the DIOT Bites series playlist set up because there is going to be more than one episode of those. I am going to be trying to do a series of 8 this year. I will be doing season 1. Hopefully have enough essays to write for a season 2. And we will just that will be debuting in 2026. And we'll see how far that goes. But this has been our first one. Again, there are going to be also a couple of things that I want to mention about that. There are going to be stuff like a new logo will be coming out for the series that is not going to be present in this one because it's not ready yet. I have commissioned an artist to help me with the logo. I am very thankful to them because otherwise I have no artistic talent, so I wouldn't have been able to draw it myself. I did have a fair sketch for it, but it also would have looked janky and unprofessional, so I'm very thankful that I was able to hire, basically commission or / hire a successful artist, a professional artist to do that for me, and I'm already very appreciative of them, and I cannot wait to see how that turns out. But there are going to be some extra stuff later on that will be not present in this one, so I hope you are looking forward to that as well. So there'll be more of those, but yeah, that's a lot of stuff that's coming up here. I will be going back to Borderlands the next stream, not the next stream, but the stream after that. I do plan on, I don't think I have anytime this next week, but it would be the week afterwards. I should start trying to get back into my normal one of trying to do one on Thursdays and maybe one other one on like Saturday or Sunday if I can bring the energy to do so. I just happen to have 3 days off today, so 3 days off this weekend, so it's a nice, easy way to do that. Anyways, that is going to be all from me for this time. I apologize for rambling, but yeah, stuff is happening and I'm excited about it all. But yeah, so that's going to be all for this time. Thank you all so much for watching, and until we meet again on these dusty trails, have a howling good day. Take care.